Welcome back to MMA Al Dente. I am the guy who picked Jared Cannonier to defeat Dominic Reyes. And I'm here to talk about Robert Whittaker versus Paulo Costa. This is the co-main event, and I believe it's a fight between two top 5 middleweights, but I really don't even know. Paulo Costa might not be ranked at this point. And my pick for this fight, to give it to you here at the top of the video, I'm going with Robert Whittaker, and I've got him winning a decision. I think he's just a cleaner fighter, a much more technical fighter, and despite me having doubts in him, because he's been finished a few times, and especially as of late against DDP, I still trust him. I think he is that much cleaner than Paulo Costa, and I think despite him being smaller and giving up some strength, certainly to Paulo Costa, I don't think he's going to be bullied around and out-wrestled. And on the feet, despite him having been knocked out recently and Paulo Costa being a big, strong, more powerful guy, I think Robert Whittaker is just that much cleaner, where I'm expecting him to fight his fight and outpoint Paulo Costa. But again, I have doubts. Whittaker's been knocked out a few times. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson way back at welterweight, and then to Israel Adesanya and Dricus du Plessis. But those are to Israel Adesanya and Dricus du Plessis, 2 of the last 3 champions and amazing fighters. And speaking of which, that's Paulo Costa's knockout loss as well, Israel Adesanya. So another very forgivable loss. He put away both guys in round 2. Izzy did. But I don't expect if Paulo Costa loses this fight, he's going to get finished by Robert Whittaker. I don't think so. I do think Robert Whittaker is more dangerous than people give him credit for these days. But I also think they're not giving him credit for a reason, and it's because he's developed into a very good point fighter. But here he's fighting in 3 rounds. This one could have a more intense pace. It's not going to be one of those 5-round marathons. I think this one could force a more exciting fight, and Paulo Costa could be in Robert Whittaker's face, making him very uncomfortable and making shit happen. So I think Robert Whittaker should win, but I don't love it. I don't love betting on him at minus 250. That's his money line right there. But I did throw a few sprinkles on his decision line at plus 110. It's positive money, and I do think that is really his only path to victory. Although, of course, anybody can knock anybody out and whatever the fuck. But Paulo Costa, again, in defeat, he looked like a monster against Marvin Vettori. He largely got bullied around there, but still, I think he proved to be very tough to put away, and he also proved to be very tough to do business with, because that was one hell of a fight week, if you remember all the horse shit he put us through for that one. But I'm expecting no horse shit here. I have to assume they're both going to make 186, and I think Whittaker's chin is going to hold up to Paulo Costa and his danger. I think if Paulo Costa still brings it to Whittaker, it could be more dicey and make the fight exciting, but I still think Robert Whittaker outpoints Paulo Costa. He's just that much more of a cleaner striker, and I think he's going to be able to cleanly outpoint him the way he's done to so many other middleweights. So Whittaker plus 110 decision is the pick, and that is the bet, and Robert Whittaker, of course, is the pick. Like, share, subscribe, all that horse shit, and check out my other videos.